Gerhard here, and welcome to the Young Jester. I'm sketching in with a Blackwing 602 soft pencil, beautiful pencil, and an eraser that actually works. Don't overdo your sketching in, but do try and make sure that you've got everything where you want it so you can begin your painting. As you can see, a little bit of erasing won't hurt, and all those pencil lines will disappear when you start painting. I decided I'd put in the red first, just to give me something to balance against. Here I'm using alizarin crimson mixed with a bit of orange. Very light. The paper is Beohong 300 GSM, pure cotton. Leave white for the highlights and the lighter spots. Once again, I'm putting in the darker bits around the brim of the hat, just so that I can get a bit of a balance. And notice too that I mix a little bit of different colours in there to make sure that there's a bit of variety in life in that shadow. The yellow is cadmium yellow, a little bit of cadmium red on top to make it an orangey colour. I've put in cerulean and then added the yellow on top, so I'm letting colour mixing occur on the screen. On the paper, sorry. Just a darker mixture now of alizarin and orange. Don't be too fussed about the hat and the clothing. What you want to concentrate on is the face, and in particular later on the eyes, the mouth and the nose. As I get to the finer details, I'll swap the brush for something a little bit smaller, but still staying with the rounds. Oh, very fine here. I'm actually using a rigger or a liner. Bit of burnt sienna and burnt umber mixed in with that alizarin. Now I've swapped to a Winsor Newton, probably a number 2. Back to that liner again. I'm leaving the highlights in the eyes. Tiny touch of shadow at the top of the eyeball. Redefining some of the darks. Using a blotting paper or a tissue just to lift off. While this paper is quite a good paper, it is a little bit unforgiving, so you have to be careful not to make too many mistakes. Putting in the darker bits in the clothing Again, don't fuss with it. I like to use a flat just to change the shape of the marks that come out. It's also quite good for blending on the paper. This is about a 1/2 inch sable flat. Here I'm putting in a little bit of blue for a background, mixing in between the cerulean, cobalt, and then ultramarine down the bottom with a tiny touch of purple or alizarin. Even the larger washes need to have some variety to them, something to add interest. Getting close to finishing. Don't forget to sign your work. Be proud. And that's it, folks. Nothing much more to say about it. Thanks for watching.